Well, look who decided to join us in the cosmos today. Welcome back to our planetary series. In this fifth installment, we're going to dive into the world of Jupiter and its many moons. Jupiter, a planet that needs no introduction. But let's give it one anyway. This is the largest planet in our solar system, a gas giant that's over 300 times the size of our own Earth. Now, that's a lot of gas. It's primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, much like our Sun. But unlike the Sun, Jupiter doesn't have enough mass to ignite and become a star. Talk about a near miss. Jupiter's sheer size makes it a giant among giants, and it's not just its size that's impressive. This celestial behemoth has a powerful gravitational pull, so powerful, in fact, that it's been known to alter the course of comets, asteroids, and even other planets. Talk about having a magnetic personality. But it's not just the size and gravity of Jupiter that stand out. Its fast rotation speed is also worth noting. Despite its size, Jupiter spins on its axis faster than any other planet in our solar system. A day on Jupiter lasts just under 10 hours. Imagine that a working day would be over before you know it. Jupiter also boasts a strong magnetic field, one that's 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. This magnetic field, generated by the fast rotation and the movement of metallic hydrogen in its core, creates stunning auroras at its poles, much like our northern and southern lights, but on a much grander scale. And let's not forget about Jupiter's many moons. With 79 known moons, this planet has the most moons of any planet in our solar system. Each moon is a world unto itself, with its unique characteristics and mysteries waiting to be unraveled. So, if you thought your family reunions were large, imagine being Jupiter with its 79 known moons. Now don't get it twisted. Jupiter isn't just a big ball of gas. Well, it is, but there's more to the story. Picture this: over 4.5 billion years ago, a baby planet was starting to form, coalescing from the vast cosmic dust and gas swirling around our young sun. This infant world, our Jupiter, was on its path to becoming the largest planet in our solar system. Jupiter is primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, the same elements that make up our Sun. But unlike the Sun, Jupiter doesn't have enough mass to ignite nuclear fusion and become a star. It's a bit like a star that never quite made it to the big leagues. But let's not sell Jupiter short. The gas giant is home to some of the most distinct and fascinating layers in the solar system. From the outermost layer, the atmosphere, we delve deeper into the gas giant's tail. The cloud tops of Jupiter are a turbulent, storm-ridden place, painted with bands of reds, whites, browns, and yellows. These bands are actually different types of clouds made from ammonia, water, and other elements, swirling and twisting in the planet's powerful winds. As we venture further, the pressure and temperature increase, and the gaseous hydrogen starts to behave more like a liquid. This is the realm of metallic hydrogen, a phase of hydrogen that only exists under immense pressure. This metallic hydrogen layer is believed to be the source of Jupiter's intense magnetic field. And at the core of it all is a heart of heavier elements, thought to be about 20 times the mass of Earth. This core might be made of rock, metal, or a combination of both, shrouded in mystery and under intense pressure and temperature. So while it might not be the best place for a summer vacation, it's certainly a gas giant with a lot to offer. Ever had a zit that just wouldn't go away? Well, Jupiter can relate. Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, has a distinguishing feature that's been hanging around for a lot longer than any unwanted blemish. Known as the Great Red Spot, this colossal storm has been spinning and swirling for at least 300 years, possibly even longer. That's right, while we humans are lucky to celebrate 100 birthdays, Jupiter's Great Red Spot has been partying it up for centuries. This titanic tempest is not just a small blemish on Jupiter's surface. Oh no, this storm is so vast that it could swallow the Earth whole, not just once, but twice over. Imagine that, our entire planet gulped down by a storm on another world. It's a thought that's as humbling as it is terrifying. But what exactly is the Great Red Spot? Essentially, it's a persistent high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Jupiter, producing an anticyclonic storm, the largest in our solar system, measuring about 10,000 miles in width. It's like a never-ending hurricane. with winds reaching speeds of up to 400 miles per hour. A storm that big and that powerful doesn't just vanish overnight. In fact, even though it has been slowly shrinking over the last century, scientists believe it will hang around for many years to come. It's like that house guest who overstays their welcome, except this one's been hanging around for hundreds of years. What's more, the Great Red Spot's longevity is not its only mystery. Its iconic red color is another puzzle. Scientists aren't exactly sure why it's red. Theories suggest it could be due to chemical reactions from solar radiation hitting the storm's cloud tops, but as of yet there's no definitive answer. So next time you complain about a spot that's overstayed its welcome, spare a thought for Jupiter. Its Great Red Spot is not just a storm, it's a symbol of the planet's enduring and dynamic nature, a testament to the mysteries and marvels of our incredible universe. If you think keeping track of your keys is hard, try keeping track of 79 moons. Now that's a gargantuan task. Jupiter, our solar system's largest planet, is home to a staggering number of moons. But today, we're going to focus on the four largest, the Galilean moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto. Io, the closest of the four to Jupiter, is the most volcanically active body in the solar system. It's peppered with over 400 active volcanoes, some of which spew lava so high that they could dwarf Mount Everest. Talk about a hot property. Next up, we have Europa, an icy moon with a surface that looks like a cracked eggshell. But don't let its chilly exterior fool you. Beneath that icy crust, there's a vast, salty ocean that contains more than twice the amount of water we have here on Earth. It's a promising place for the search of extraterrestrial life. The third moon, Ganymede, is a real show-off. Not only is it the largest moon in the solar system, even larger than the planet Mercury, but it also has its own magnetic field. It's the only moon known to have this feature. Finally, we have Callisto, the most heavily cratered object in the solar system. Despite its battle-scarred surface, Callisto is considered the most suitable place for a human base for future exploration of the Jovian system due to its low radiation levels. These four moons, each unique and fascinating in its own right, orbit the gas giant in a cosmic dance that's been going on for billions of years. They're like a miniature solar system, offering us a glimpse into the dynamics of planetary bodies and their interactions. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Jupiter's four largest moons. With all their quirks and complexities, they make Jupiter's celestial family a truly interesting bunch to study. And you thought your family gatherings were chaotic? Ever feel alone in the universe? Well, Jupiter's moon Europa might make you think twice. Europa, one of Jupiter's largest moons, is a fascinating world, a celestial body that's captured our imagination, and for good reason. Beneath its icy surface, scientists believe there lies a vast ocean, deeper and more voluminous than all of Earth's oceans combined. A subsurface ocean, right there in our solar system, hidden beneath a surface of ice that is miles thick. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about an ocean? Well, here on Earth where there's water, there's life. From the deepest abyss of our oceans to the driest desert, life has a knack for surviving and thriving in the most inhospitable of conditions. So the existence of an ocean on Europa presents us with an intriguing question. Could life exist there too? Scientists have long speculated that if life does exist beyond Earth, it could very well be in the form of microorganisms, tiny life forms that are the building blocks of all life as we know it. With the right conditions, these microorganisms could potentially survive and proliferate, even in an environment as harsh as Europa's. But how can we find out? Well, NASA is planning a mission called Europa Clipper set to launch in the next decade. The spacecraft will carry scientific instruments designed to probe Europa's ice shell and underlying ocean. It will seek signs of habitability and even life. Imagine that. We might be on the cusp of discovering life beyond Earth, right in our own cosmic backyard. It's a thrilling prospect, isn't it? So if you're feeling a little lonely, just look up at the night sky and remember, we're part of a vast, fascinating universe teeming with possibilities. And who knows? Maybe there are some microscopic beings out there on a distant moon looking back at us. So, if you're looking for extraterrestrial neighbors, Europa might just be your best bet. Saturn might be the ringed beauty queen of our solar system, but Jupiter isn't without its own bling. When we think of planets with rings, Saturn often steals the spotlight with its grand icy rings. But let's not forget our friend Jupiter, who, despite its more subtle style, has a faint ring system of its own. Yes, you heard it right, Jupiter too has rings. Now, these rings were not discovered until the late 70s, during NASA's Voyager 1 mission. The scientists were understandably quite surprised. After all, they expected to find a gas giant, not a fashion-conscious planet wearing a subtle ring. The ring system of Jupiter is not as flashy as Saturn's. Instead, it's a thin, dark and faint system, mainly composed of dust particles. The source of these particles? None other than Jupiter's moons themselves. Talk about a family affair. The ring system is divided into 3 parts: the halo ring, the main ring, and the gossamer rings. The main ring is bright and relatively easy to spot. The halo ring, on the other hand, is a broad, faint and diffused inner ring. The gossamer rings are extremely faint and are named after their ghost-like appearance. The ring's dust particles come from meteoroid impacts on the small inner moons. When a meteoroid hits one of these moons, it kicks up a dust cloud. Some of this dust escapes into space and forms a ring around Jupiter. It's like a cosmic game of billiards, with the moons as the balls and the dust as the chalk. In conclusion, Jupiter's ring system is a fascinating and complex system, a testament to the intricate and beautiful processes at work in our universe. It may not be as flashy as Saturn's rings, but it has a quiet charm of its own. So next time someone tells you Saturn is the only ringed planet, you can confidently say, "Hold my telescope." Ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered which bright dot is Jupiter? Well, you're not alone. This celestial giant has been catching eyes and sparking curiosity for centuries, playing a significant role in our understanding of the universe. Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, is also one of the brightest objects in the night sky. It's often outshone only by the Moon, Venus, and sometimes Mars. So how can you spot it? Look for a brilliant, steady light that doesn't twinkle like the stars do. That's Jupiter. You can also make use of star charts and astronomy apps to help pinpoint its location. But here's a fun fact. Jupiter moves across the sky in the same path as the Sun, Moon and other planets, a path known as the ecliptic. So if you can trace the Sun's path, you're well on your way to finding Jupiter. And why is Jupiter so important to astronomy, you may ask? Well, aside from its sheer size, making it a good target for observation, Jupiter's characteristics provide clues about the early solar system. Its many moons, for example, are like a mini solar system, offering insights into planetary formation processes. Furthermore, its strong magnetic field, the strongest of any planet in the solar system, has implications for understanding magnetospheres beyond our own planet. The gas giant's ever-changing weather patterns, including its famous Great Red Spot, are also of great interest to scientists. Jupiter's importance extends beyond pure science, though. Its presence in the night sky has been crucial to navigators for millennia, helping to guide journeys across land and sea. In mythology, Jupiter was the king of the gods, the ruler of the heavens and the bringer of thunder. Today, it continues to captivate us, not with thunder, but with the promise of knowledge and the allure of discovery. So the next time you're stargazing, give a little wink to our giant neighbor Jupiter. Who knows, it might just wink back with a new secret about our magnificent universe. Well, folks, it's been a real gas exploring Jupiter with you today. Our journey took us from the swirling clouds and storms of this gas giant to its captivating Great Red Spot, a storm so colossal it could swallow Earth 3 times over. We marveled at the myriad of moons orbiting Jupiter, each with its own unique tale to tell, from icy Europa to volcanic Io. Our quest even led us to ponder the tantalizing possibility of life beyond our planet. We uncovered the beauty of Jupiter's faint rings and witnessed the grandeur of this celestial giant as it graces our night sky. What a journey it's been! We've only scratched the surface of the wonders that our solar system holds, so before you jet off, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more cosmic adventures. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars.